But first, we do turn to the headlines, and sticking with the holidays here, happy holidays from your friends at the Recreation Department. And they've got a cool event coming up here now. Well, it's not, I don't even call it an event, but who likes to make gingerbread houses? My wife's raising her hand. I can see it. With the winter here and the holidays right around the corner, the Fitchburg Recreation Department wants to see what you've got. We want to see your best and most creative gingerbread house, gingerbread men, or even your best attempt at one. Now, that last sentence, like dead on for me. For every submission we receive, we will feature it on our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/FitchRec. To show off everyone's great creation. To enter the showcase, please send your completed and amazing gingerbread creation, an image, to Austin at the Recreation Department. His email's on the screen there. And please include your name, names of who made it in the image you create, in the image of the creation, and the name of your masterpiece. Mine would be the Crosby Gingerbread House. I don't know. All creations submitted before the deadline of Monday, December 21st will be showcased on our Facebook page on Tuesday, December 22nd. Yeah, if you're interested in doing that, I wish my wife did it, created some with my kids. I wish we would have. Oh, you took a picture of that, right? Yeah, we'll have to see if we can submit ours and then see if it gets featured. So pretty cool there from the Recreation Department. All right, turning our attention to COVID-19 and scams. We talked about this yesterday on Talking Fitchburg, but I wanted to bring this up to you today. Federal Trade Commission putting a warning out there. Reports about the release of COVID-19 vaccine by the end of the year are promising, but plans for distributing them are being worked out. No, the COVID-19 vaccines are in the pipeline, and the scammers won't be far behind. There's lots of tips on FTC on doing this, but here's one of those. You can't pay to put your name on a list to get vaccinated. Don't do it. Not a good idea. Do not pay. It's a scam to get your name on a list to be vaccinated. And there's a lot more safety tips for you. Again, at the Federal Trade Commission. Guess what? When I post up the headlines today, I will share the link with that story so you can check that out. All right, turning our attention to Dane County and the update for COVID-19. Today, we've seen 159 people were added to the dashboard. 171 are hospitalized, and 2 more Dane County families lost loved ones to COVID-19. Wait at least 3 to 5 days to get tested for COVID-19 after a possible exposure. If you are experiencing symptoms, get tested as soon as possible, or as of right now. Wait time at Light Energy Center it varies from time to time, but not so busy during the week, the middle of the week. So if you want to stop in, they're open till 4, I believe, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays here. And certainly you can check the website for more information. We'll share the link for that as well. But yeah, definitely you still should get tested if you have any symptoms. It's the best way for everyone to keep tracking those, our health officials for tracking those, and keeping you all safe out there. And me too, right? It's all on it. All right. Also, we want to talk about stress too. Everyone has a little bit different response when it comes to stress, and this has been overwhelming. I mean, there's no question about that. So you may feel anxious, angry, sad, overwhelmed. Find ways to reduce your stress and help yourself and others you care about by using some of these tips. Learn the common signs of stress. Make time to unwind and do things you enjoy. Hopefully you got outside today. Great way to unwind. Take time with your family and friends by phone, text, or email. That's one that definitely I need to do more. Is just talk to other folks out there and check in on them. If you or your loved one is feeling overwhelmed, get support 24/7 by calling or texting 1-800-985-5990 for more information. And you can learn about ways of coping with stress in COVID-19. I'll share the link with that too, but CDC putting that out there. And I've seen this shared before. We've talked about it here on the show, so important to talk about it. And again, we're all dealing with this together, so we can talk about it as well together and find some common ground and keep ourselves protected, right? That's what it's all about. All right. Wondering what those dates on the labels mean. As we work through the holiday season, maybe you've been gearing up. I know we've done some bigger grocery shops or bigger shopping trips so we can avoid being in the stores at times. And maybe some of the labels out there might confuse you, or maybe you're wondering, well, just how long can I eat those eggs? Christy, do you know? 2 days? 2 weeks after? Yeah, that's what my wife says. Sell by. How about this? The sell by date tells the store how long to display the product for sale. Buy the product before the date expires. That's what the sell by date. Best if used by. That's recommended for the best flavor or quality, not related to purchase or safety date. Finally, the use by date. The last date recommended for use of the product, while at a peak quality determined by the manufacturer of the product. Did you know that? That's what I thought. That's why you tune into Talking Fitchburg. As an open-end question there to invisible friends that I have out there in viewer land. All right, final here, better business tip. 8 tips for dealing with holiday pop-up shops. This is interesting. We see these a lot around the holiday season, and we want to make sure that you stay safe out there when doing some purchasing. So, tips. First, research the store headquarters. If you're interested in trying a new or unfamiliar online merchant, ask the company for its physical location, address, and phone number so you can check its BBB business profile at bbb.org. Ask how long the store will operate. If you are buying from a seasonal store, ask whether it will be open after the holidays and whether it will accept returns when the season is over. If not, consider buying elsewhere or taking more time to be sure the item is exactly what you want before making the purchase. Review the purchase policies. Determine the company's refund and return policies before you buy it. My son's a little upset about dealing with these holiday store pop-ups. If pop-ups shops cannot offer concentrated or commitments on how they will handle any potential problems you may have with their product or services, reconsider doing business with them. Shop around 2 pop-ups often focus on unique and high-quality gifts that you may not find elsewhere, but some are simply mini versions of discounted retailers offering holiday-themed goods that may be available less from traditional retailers, so keep that in mind. Pay attention to the quality, too. Occasionally, pop-ups sell counterfeit products, so be cautious when purchasing designer goods or the latest must-have gifts. Prices that are dramatically lower than the regular retail store may be a red flag that the item are either stolen or counterfeit. And I would throw the opposite, too. They may be higher and still be counterfeit, and because of that must-have piece throws you off. So know the terms of any product or service guarantees if you are purchasing anything that comes with the manufacturer warranty, and ask how they will be able to get the product serviced if needed. Guard your personal information as well, small items that you might be better off paying in cash so you don't share any personal information, and consider whether the gift is hard to please recipient. If you are planning on a gift for someone who might need or want to return it, because they're buying it from a retail that is long-standing business. Just a few tips there to keep you safe when you're